Hey there, this is Sherry Trentini again, and I am creating a video/audio or podcast for the Life Reclamation Society, the podcast that I started earlier this week on Anchor.fm. Great tool, fantastic learning curve, still learning about how best to show up in Anchor. And I played around with doing videos and YouTube videos and Facebook Live videos and so on and so forth earlier in June. And I thought a podcast is something that I've always been drawn to creating, and Anchor makes it so easy to do that. And I like that idea of things being easy. However, what I'm missing is the opportunity to feel like I'm having a conversation, and I get that when I create a video. So now, going forward, I'm going to play with how I can create both a video version of my podcast as well as a simple audio. So some of you might be watching, so thanks for watching, and some of you might be listening, and I appreciate you being here. You know, the last two episodes, or my first two episodes rather, have had the word should in it. And I really wanted to touch back about that because it's a bit of a twisty subject, because so much so many connotations can be held with should. And so about a week ago, I am in a temporary location for a couple of weeks, and I had a lot of intentions to do a lot of work because I'm, flying solo. I'm not at home, so I don't have all those sort of busy tasks to take me away from what I'm sitting down to do, so I can really focus in and get some good stuff done. However, the internet was not as cooperative when I first got to this location. So I had a lot of frustration, and I had a lot of resistance as to how am I going to make this work for 2 weeks when I cannot be online where I need to be creating content or being in touch and so on and so forth. So that was a bit of a challenge. So what I did instead was I looked at some of the things that I was supposed to be doing and couldn't, and rather decided to do some things that I've had on my should list for a while. First one being, I should really go through my hard drive on my computer and tag the little things so I can find them easier. I can delete a whole bunch of stuff. I can sort of do a little bit of a purge, clean up, resort, reorganize. And that has been on my list for a long time, because of course, you get a new computer and your whole idea is this is going to be more organized. This is going to be better. And started off with great intentions. However, when you get busy, that just doesn't happen. So I got to be able to take that off of my list because it really wasn't a priority. But I asked myself, why couldn't I do that now? I can't be online, but I still have my computer, so we can get that done. So that was a great should. In doing so, I came across a lot of stuff, not a ton, but quite a few things that I kept because at some point I thought, I should keep this. This is good stuff, or I need to remember this, or I may need to go back to that, and so on and so forth. Just like decluttering your email inbox or any other sort of virtual domain, you have the opportunity to decide, how long do I need to keep this? When it's a piece of paper, if I had all of those documents or all those emails printed out, you could fill rooms probably with everybody's saved emails or not deleted emails. So I have been really conscientious about keeping my email inbox fairly clear. Google, I use Gmail for a couple of addresses, and the great thing is I can type in the year and it gives me the whole list of everything with 2013. And you can scroll through that list, and sometimes it's an easy task, little, hard on your mouse finger, but it gets some extra exercise when you're doing those tasks. Sometimes when we are shooting on ourselves, especially as a business where I'm online, that's my storefront. That's where I provide my message. That is where I show up. That's how people can connect with me. That's how people, I get together with people, is doing things online. And there's a lot of shoulds that come along with being an online entrepreneur or having an online storefront. however which way you want to look at it. And there are copious amounts of people who have fantastic tools and fantastic ideas about how you can improve that experience and essentially, be omnipresent. So one of the things I thought about this week is that, where do I like to hang out? If I could be online because my internet wasn't cooperating, where would I be hanging out? Well, my favorite places to hang out is on Facebook for sure, and also Instagram, hanging out over there. But my Twitter account is something that I felt that I should have because everybody's on Twitter, so therefore I should have that. And a few years ago I had started Twitter and then I deleted it because I never posted anything on there. And it's not a place where I like to hang out. Plus, it's just sort of one more area of things that you have to manage, though there are ways that you can work around that too, which I use, but yet I think you can tell when people aren't showing up, where people are just sort of forwarding things on and there it is. So right after I finish this video, deleting Twitter, that account is on my list of things to do, not should do, to do. And, other things like that, wherever we have a virtual presence, sometimes we don't get an opportunity to really hang out there as much as we want, or it's not a good of enough fit. So as you find your way around with all the different apps that are coming out and all the different places to get information or try cool stuff, inherently which ones work for you and which ones sort of suit how you do things or fit your criteria. And that's that in those places that you don't spend a lot of time in. So I have had a lot of opportunity. These last few days have been a bit of a reclamation project as to sort of regrounding as to how I do things, both on my literal computer, and had given me an opportunity to sort of take a step back and figure out where I want to spend my time. So shoulds can come up in a lot of different ways and can be a fantastic and effective tool as well to sort of, question, make an inquiry as to why we are doing the things we're doing and why we're hanging out the places that we're hanging out online, and make the decision as to what feels best for us and what's aligned with who we are and where we want to spend our energy. So I so appreciate you being here. Pop over to my freshened up website, which is www.sherrytrentini.com. You can find me actively on Facebook, and you can go pop over and like my Facebook page at Sherry Trentini Creating Space. Follow me on Instagram if you care to, and feel free to take a browse of my website and grab the couple free ebooks I've got for you on there as well. So until next time, I appreciate you either watching or listening. And this is the Life Reclamation Society podcast / videocast. Bye.